So, moin Leute, herzlich willkommen zum neuen Stream. Heute zocken wir Combat und jetzt Story. Vorher war Multiplayer. Und letzter Live, genau. Und jetzt zocken wir Story. Falls irgendjemand dann doch reinschreiben sollte, er hat Bock auf Multiplayer, dass man zusammen zocken, ist das natürlich auch möglich. Auf jeden Fall. Korrekt an jeden, der ein Abo und ein Like da lässt. Jo. Rein in Story. Wir haben im letzten Stream haben wir die Story begonnen. Heute ist die Fortsetzung. Das heißt, wer von der letzten Story oder sehen will, wie es angefangen hat, guckt sich einfach den Stream von gestern an. Genau. Und heute ist die Fortsetzung. Viel Spaß.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Und wir kommen zur Mission.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape.
Weil mein Internet nicht funktioniert hat.
Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around
Weiß
the
ich
space
nicht.
elevator.
Ich war...
A large squadron would be detected.
Wenn ich aufhöre.
We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
Ich war weg. Und bin wiedergekommen und dann war er weg.
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year.
Das sind einige
Flying
Steps.
through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Mission starten. Auf geht's.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. No change. RTD, going home.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes.
Do we have bandits?
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
Change.
Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Missile inbound! Missile inbound! H2, target destroyed. H2 locked. Target destroyed.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. H2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Half of the anti-air guns down.
This one's all mine.
H2, walking.
Target has been destroyed.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, we're up to meet on 2 VIPs. Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Missile.
Mage 2, missile!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound. Evading!
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Missile.
Bandit is in my sights.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Missile.
We're cut off!
Missile. Missile.
Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Shoot back!
Missile.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Yeah, go to. Hang in there.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
Missile.
Rocket!
Missile.
Down. UAV down. UAV confirmed down.
Missile. Missile.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio.
Missile. Missile.
Get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy underground operation transfer track.
Missile.
Its engines are on.
Missile.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
Missile.
It'll do. That's about half. Pump up the rest.
Locked. It's chow time.
Missile.
Enemy's locked.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
That's the best you can come up with.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Three remaining. Fox 3.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
Right now, missile!
Missile.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Missile.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
One remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Caution! Enemy on your tail!
Missile. 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 Missile.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Vehicle. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Den habe ich mit 10 Raketen
President
abgeschossen.
Carling's transport is ready to take off.
10 Raketen.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
Jo.
Let's wait till we're home safe. H Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Mission aktualisiert.
Bogies on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Mage 2, locking. Fox 3,
Golem 4, break, break!
enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Golem 3, Fox 2.
The transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir.
Mage 2, missile launch.
UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on the way. Strategic advantage over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Ach, Digga.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogies on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work. Mage 2,
Roger.
locking.
Sending UAVs in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue what UAVs are used.
Mage 2, Fox 2. Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Die Stelle hier ist so schwer.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogies on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Vuko, forming up! Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
In gun range. Fox 2.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Missile headed for friendly!
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Pull up.
I got him. He's mine.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal?
Fox 2.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Someone's on the lighthouse. I in the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit restored. Rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. UAV destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Mage 2 locked. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1.
Mate 2! God. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
So.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty, by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Nein, die Mission ist fehlgeschlagen und ich habe den Präsidenten in die Luft gejagt. Wow. Oh gut. Und jetzt setze ich ein. Gut. Weißt du, was mich das juckt, dieser Präsident? Nichts. In dem Game habe ich den Präsident abgeschossen. Aus Versehen. Ja. So steht's in der Geschichte. Aus Versehen habe ich den abgeschossen. Und ich bin gestorben und dann bin ich vor das Kriegsgericht gekommen und dann wurde ich verurteilt. Als schuldig. Nee, hat's nicht. Ich muss jetzt irgendwo in so einer Häftlingsanstalt mit dem Chat die Basis abwehren. Irgendwie so ein Zeug. Also bin ich mal gespannt, wie es hier jetzt weitergeht.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Jetzt habe ich neue Spitznamen, jetzt bin ich der Trigger. Der Trigger! Ja. Der Trigger.
Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections?
Trigger. Ich bin einfach nur ein Trigger.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15.
Das Zeichen lautet Spare 15. Das ist eine Häftlingsnummer für die Lüfte. Lol. Meine Häftlingsnummer ist Spare 15. Ich bin ein Trigger. Einer, der mal in Quere kommt. Ja, schnell. Aber Wumms. Und wir heben ab.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go. So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Ja, lol. Jetzt sage ich dir auch noch, wann ich schieße darf oder nicht, oder was? Ja, dann hau ich ab. Juckt mich nicht.
Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Number 3, this is Square 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Square Squadron, get into formation. Stay inside. Our intel was right. We've concentrated their air power. Look at that. This is unbelievable. There must be a whole wing here. I want it back. They were juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right on, done by now.
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets
Ah, jetzt wo ich angreife. Ihr könnt mich doch gerade mal, falls ihr es seht.
If counts going
I
forward, so
decide
am
when you
I.
die.
I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna
Erst sagt sie, ich bin ein Trigger.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Ja. Und dann soll ich sie vom Himmel holen. Ja, ja. Da ist nichts drauf hin.
Anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Leaving the operation area.
Wow.
Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right on, done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill
us after the
trigger?
start.
This is the peak.
If counts going forward,
I
so
decide
am I.
when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that we're throwing get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
I know.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Fox 2.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Sorry, I got lucky. Missile!
This is Skull 3. Locked on bandit.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all. Where the hell are we out of here? We're losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out.
Just put on a show.
No, we're in front of us. On to bandit's ass.
Focus on destroying the target.
Bandit on your 6.
Ah, tun wir das, was wir nicht.
Have me spiked.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head,
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out!
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Nah, I should have put it all on Trigger.
Keep position behind bandit.
Get off of me! Shit! I missed!
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. I guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Enemy on your tail! Watch it!
Mark 2.
On my target's tail. Quick gliding. Returning fire is expected.
Ich klick nicht, Alter, wo sind die scheiß Tooling da?
Payload unlocked. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this!
Spare, watch your mouth.
Enemy behind me! I'm in a jam!
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. What am I doing?
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us.
Mission erfüllt. Richtig und wichtig.
Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Ehre an den, der hier zuguckt und sich das hier gibt, was ich hier so schön zock.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check.
Ehre.
We don't want to wreck block.
Jetzt gehen wir in die Landung und dann schauen wir, was dann noch so kommt.
Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess. And I found out later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
Nö.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way we can confirm where they're firing from.
Wurde sie der Ausschalter. Ach, das wird entspannt.
For this mission, we prepared a
TS.
frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Boah, mir brauche Bullrakete, ich brauche jetzt eine Bullrakete.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Und schon hast du morgen frei.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
Oder gehst du morgen arbeiten?
Attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
Schon?
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Hast du morgen frei oder gehst du arbeiten?
Attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first.
Ich gehe
If you can't
arbeiten.
handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft.
Warum nicht?
Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Ich hab keine mehr, ne?
What are the odds of getting out
Ist
alive?
egal.
That's for you to figure
Scheiß, für
out,
Gamescom
Spare 7.
draufgegangen, Bruder.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
More guests on the horizon. Keep up the attack.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile fired. Evading. Disable them. They'll crash on their own.
Buxton. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Spare 15 locked. Target destroyed. Missile incoming.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Viking, can't get away from the rock.
team locked.
Locked on hostile.
Kill on target confirmed. I can dodge this.
Breaking from enemy.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Chasing me.
Vehicle down.
Watch your stick. I don't need more work. Locked on bandit. Enemy has a lock.
Breaking.
The enemy just has to wait for us to mess up and crash. Trees destroyed all the trucks. Locked.
Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here. Spare 15 has destroyed a target. Spare 15 down. What happened?
Ach, Bruder. Nee, da brauch ich ja Grindland oder so.
Some welcome. All aircraft
Na wow, jetzt muss ich sie von vorne machen.
We're clear to attack, right?
Oh,
I heard the
yes.
regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the NGR interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. Leave them to me. Enemy has a kind of specialty.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some of air powers, so their threat levels vary.
Ach, Bruder.
Spare 15 is down.
Ich konnte nicht hochziehen rechtzeitig. Ich habe das Schubregler auf Maximum gehabt, kein Wunder, habe ich das nicht geschafft.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Spare 15. A whole squadron. Ready the NGR interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. Leave them to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. You're our official fly swatter now, traitor. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you will be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like
missile. Spare 15, missile away. All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one, Oscar.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto. Damn, missed again.
Locked on target. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Target destroyed. Additional hostiles in the AO.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a long enough to break the amplifier.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Bandit locked. Retreat!
On your ass. Missile hit. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
The enemy can only approach us from certain angles, so cover them.
Missile hit you.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Spare 15, locked on.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Missile incoming.
No, we gotta fire!
Boxed in.
Break it down. Enemy has a lock.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Tail is wide open. Locked on. Locked on. Get out of there. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Break. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Locked on target. Missile inbound. Evade.
Enemy has a lock. I'm spiked. Breaking away. I'm trying to break.
Targeting gun range. Fire.
Triggers destroyed all the trucks. I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Lucia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Come on,
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap, there's work to do.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, still got 3 sim lines.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Attack missed.
Enemy in gun range.
Fox 2.
Vehicle down.
On my target steel.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Sector 6, you got a band-aid. Not competitive.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
AA gun down.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly. Granny, I'm locked on.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Ah, jetzt kommt die hässliche Viecher ums Ecke.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Hero units are just pawns.
That lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile! Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Someone's down. Who is it?
It's High roller! He's been taken out!
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Spare 15 down another. That's 3. What happens to a bat when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count. Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. Tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
They'll crash on their own.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins.
Huh?
Let's settle who's best once and
Was
for
ist
all.
das?
Spare 15, you're hit.
Ja, sowieso. Ich muss mal schaffen.
Missile, evading!
Ja, ich weiß nicht.
Break, break. Trigger, that's 5. I've shut down 6. Bullshit. We're still on 2. Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
keep
3 minutes remaining. Hostile has a lock.
Behind target. Attacking.
Set up AA weapons. Put them on a flat surface. Missile away.
Protecting.
Hostile behind. They have a lock. You practically invited me in. Is Trigger still alive? Hostile has a lock. Vehicle down. 2 minutes remaining. Target down. I'm spiked. I'll shake him. AA gun down. Too low and you'll get fired from the ground. Spare 15, Fox 2. Enemy sticking in my rear. Missile. Locked on, bandit. Vehicle down. I'm spiked. I'll shake him. 1 minute remaining. We've got less than 3 days worth of energy stored. Target down. Enemy has a lock on you. This is a whole kind of war. 30 seconds remaining. 7 down. That's more than an ace.
Was macht ihr?
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
Boah, 21.000, 10.000 mehr als ich hätte sammeln müssen.
Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born.
Sehr gut, Mission erfüllt.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here. Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome.
You lost planes, but the mission However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Ja, also Ehre an jeden, der hier den Stream geguckt hat. Und in dem Fall ich wünsche euch einen angenehmen Abend. Bis dann.